you do not have a discipline problem. If you think you do, most likely it is a consistency versus productivity addiction problem. I was talking to a client of mine who is a software engineer of one of the large Bay Area companies. He's trying to learn reinforcement learning and he's spending a good amount of time every day, but he's afraid that in a few weeks, few months, it'll drop down. He has done it many times in the past. He develops a habit for a few weeks, for a few months, and then things go to lull. One day he's not able to spend time, then one day becomes 2 days, and 2 days become 2 weeks and 2 months, and things come to a dead halt. This is where the addiction to productivity comes into picture. I talked with him about how he has plan A of spending an hour, hour and a half every day on reinforcement learning, and that is good. But we typically don't have plan B. What is a plan B? Well, with him we came up with 15 minutes a day of, even if on a bad day, I will spend 15 minutes. But then here's the kicker, plan Z, plan Z, which is when all hell breaks loose. On a bad day, when there's a production outage going on, there's so much to do, it's already late at night, it's past midnight, and you usually sleep at 10 o'clock, and you need to get up tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. on that day at night. How much time can you spend on that reinforcement learning project? For most people, the answer is none at all. And that is not a useful answer. You want to spend some amount of time, a non-zero amount of time on the project. And with this client, it happened to be 1 minute, which shows he's very aware. He will not be able to spend more time. Some people will say at least 10 minutes, but it's not realistic many times. Now here is the addiction to productivity comes in. It's very likely that in 1 or 2 minutes, you will not be able to be productive. And if you do it for a few days in a row, you will not do it because you are not being productive. But the point here is not to be productive. On a axis between productivity and consistency, we are usually motivated by productivity, but not by consistency. If we have a belief that if we are consistent, we will become productive in the long run, then you can continue to be consistent, even with 1 minute a day, and the productivity will come over a longer time horizon, in a few weeks, few months, and it changes your identity, your belief about yourself, how important something is for you. And that self-belief makes you even more motivated to do something that is important for you. Plan Z is the whole game. Never drop the number down to 0. You can have a very small number, very small effort you put in, but that small effort changes, shifts your identity. I've done this many times. I've done this myself many times. I've done this with many clients I worked with. Drop your addiction to productivity and get into the game of consistency, and the productivity does come. So let me ask you, what habit do you keep dropping that if you could be consistent on that, it will be a game changer for you? Either drop in the comments below or email me at comments@yogisharma.com, and I would love to hear from you.